Hey guys, this is a short spoiler-free review about the book The Boy in the Red Dress, written by Kristin Lambert. Let's dive into the story. On the New Year's Eve 1929, Millie is running the Cloak and Dagger speakeasy as her aunt is out of town. Marion is the boy in the red dress who is also the star performer at the nightclub. A wealthy girl shows Millie a picture of Marion and asks for him. As Millie smells trouble, she denies any knowledge of Marion. When that girl ends up dead in the club after a nasty fall from the balcony, all the evidences point towards Marion. Millie loves him like a brother and believes that he is innocent. As the detectives hunt for Marion instead of looking for the actual killer, Millie decides to find the killer on her own. Meanwhile, Millie's attention is divided between the beautiful Olive, a waitress at the Cloak and Dagger, and Benny, a charmer who's always showed interest in her. Both Olive and Benny help Millie in discovering the killer, but the more she solves the mystery, the more danger Millie faces, and there is a chance that the killer might be someone she knows. So that's about the plot. Now, the book was a good read. The plot is set in New Orleans in 1929, where it is not easy for queer people to live a normal life. Cloak and Dagger is a queer speakeasy run by a lesbian, so it's basically like a non judgmental zone where anyone can be anybody and they all have their own story. The story has a lot of queer characters, and for once, it did not feel too much. It was not suffocating at all. It was quite normal, basically. I liked how the murder mystery was solved, like how a lot of people had a lot of versions, but the placement of clues to follow the trail of murderer was bad. Sometimes things were too easy for Millie, like how she easily finds a person whose identity is anonymous. Basically, nobody knows who that person is. That sounded like a Sherlock thing, but believe me, it was not. In places where she was supposed to be subtle, she was screaming. That kind of annoyed the hell out of me. As a reader, there was no room for me to connect the puzzle pieces on my own. It was just not there. Millie is a bisexual, and clearly Olive and Benny were interested in her, and she also fancies them both equally but has to choose one. But the romance part was almost non existent. Overall, the book had such a great storyline and so much potential, but the writing was not satisfactory. I would rate this book a 3 out of 5, and it is a fun read, so you can give it a try. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this review, hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Keep reading books until the next review. This is Darshini signing off.